Hey, how are you doing? This is Trigger, and I've got some Whiteout gameplay for you. This is part of my Archangel series, where I'm going to be putting out a lot of Helo pilot gameplays here, where I sort of help the team out with the Helo. This one though, I didn't really need to help him out so much. I just wanted to get a Helo also because there was a guy on our team that got the Helo, and yeah. He got a Helo, and I was like, I need to get one too. So, I kind of knew what was going on with the spawns keep flipping around, because when you get the Helo, I mean, as you can see when I pulled out the Helo before in some of the previous things, you can knock the enemies out of their spawn completely. They won't keep spawning there. The Call of Duty developers and the people that keep patching and balancing the game, they see that and they don't want that to happen, because that's happened in some other games where you could just get spawn locked, and as somebody with a load star in the previous Black Ops 2 games, or whatever games, you just get trapped. You just can't get out of it. You're just stuck, and if there's a high kill streak just tearing you apart, people complain about that enough, and it seems fair, not to stick someone in a corner and just constantly take them out, where they have no chance. So they keep flipping the spawns back and forth. So I got to the point where, I was trying to play very intelligent. I thought I was going to have it right away. I didn't see anybody on the right over here, but someone shoots me very soon here, and I didn't even notice this person at all. It just, he picked a decent spot to, to snipe me from, and he got me. So, I checked here, I'm trying to check some of the best angles there, and I'm like, oh wait. As soon as I thought that, the guy gets me. So, that ended that right there. And but from here on, this is the 17-1 that I put up here. And a lot of my teammates were apparently having a decent game here. I think the people that we were against, I don't know, they just were able to pick them out very easily, and the enemy wasn't able to do the same thing. So they got some pretty high streaks going. This Ryan guy got a Helo pilot alongside of me, and he got his first. I'm not exactly sure how he did it. I pretty much can only concentrate on my own gameplay. I can't really focus on what other people are doing so much, with the exception of trying to figure out where they're probably at. With hearing the gunshots go off and seeing some allies here and there, I get the idea, okay, well, now I just went to an area that all the enemies aren't at anymore. And I did find a straggler here, and usually you'll find a straggler sometimes, but my luck here is just sort of like diminishing quickly as far as trying to get the Helo pilot goes, because I'm just about to get this guy. No, I don't get him. Just about to get that guy. Nope, I don't get him. Someone else gets him. But it was a good game for my team, and I was trying to, use my streaks efficiently once I got them. There's no reason for me to run around, after I've got some streaks up in the air. There's really not much of a point in that. But the fact that he pulled out the Helo pilot mid-game means that he's shooting them out of their spawn, and they're going to be all over the place. They're just going to be left and right, this way and that way, this way and that way. And I thought when he's got the Helo pilot going up there, I thought I just need to be in an area where I could just see everybody and just try to pick a target off, and hopefully the score streaks will do their job and finish it up from there. So I kind of thought, I'm just going to just wait here and see where they're spawning. I know where he's shooting. I know where the enemies are at that point. But, that doesn't mean they're going to be there, after a while. That means that they're probably going to end up spawning somewhere near me, around me. And so I'm just kind of waiting here, to hear whatever's going on. Because if I keep racing around the map like I was doing with the, with the team running around, especially now with the Helo pilot, I race around the map, I'm going to get nowhere. I'm just going to run around and wear myself out, because they're just going to keep spawning all over the place, and it's just going to get so sporadic at this point. So I'm just kind of holding the middle area and just seeing what's going on, just so that, I mean, yeah, they could see me too, which is not exactly the best spot, but you know, it's one of those positions, it's one of those times where he's got to pilot out. I could control at least you know, a quarter of this side of the map. There's, you know, this is a big ranged area, and you know, kind of see where they're going to spawn from here and just play it like that, because that was really my only play. I mean, when, you know, when the enemy is all over the place or the spawns are getting less predictable, you know, just running around, it doesn't really do me any good if I can't try to predict where the enemy is going to be. So, you know, there I tried to, you know, play it safe, take the middle ground, you know, see if I could get something going from there. Luckily I got 3 of these things here. Pull up the helo, or not the helo, but pull up the battle hind, the other helicopter, not the helo pilot. But I pull up the other helicopter, let it do its work. You know, I was kind of hoping to get, you know, a few more easy shots here to see, you know, where they're going to come from. But also, you know, why risk my neck, you know, when the score streak is going to do my job for me? You know, what's the point of using this score streak if, you know, if I'm not going to use it? So, you know, that's how I play. That's what I do. I don't see a point in having score streaks that you're going to use but not use. That's kind of hypocritical, kind of counterintuitive, and I just don't like to do that. So yeah, I went around in this. This was pretty easy. I really like the helipod on this map. I think this map is one of the better maps for the helipod. It's very open. I mean, yeah, there are indoor areas, but it's still easy to get people through the windows. You know, people don't really think you can shoot through the windows. You can. So anyways, that's all I really got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this and my little discussion about helo pilots and strategies and all this and that. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.